Zombies ate the farmers. Tsunamis took the power grid. What veg are you going to plant now? How are you going to survive? What are you going to do? I'm Gardener Koo, here with Nacho Road Warrior, and here are the 4 I would grow like crazy to get through this. So the most obvious, but still needs saying, is to grow potatoes. This is going to be your powerhouse of calories. Potatoes have few pests, their leaves are poisonous, and they store for months very easily. And if you live on a coast like me, you can get 3 harvests a year. I like the varieties Blackberry and Upstate Abundance. Blackberry is waxy and has a ton of antioxidants to ward off all that cancer, from the nuke. While Upstate Abundance is a small guy, but utterly prolific. And it's also one of the tastiest I've ever grown. It also has more cold tolerance than other potatoes, so I can grow this one over the winter. Now you may be asking why potatoes instead of a cereal crop? Because you need an enormous amount of land for wheat, rice, and corn. And then there comes the processing, which unless you have a water wheel, you're not going to be able to do during this AI uprising. Beans are the obvious next choice. Beans are absolutely the best source of plant protein, and if the animal rapture hits, it's good to have these close at hand. The other great thing about beans is if you let them dry on the plant, you now have protein to store for winter. I love Italian flat beans, but honestly, any would do the trick. Just remember, you're trying to stay alive during the environmental collapse. Now for a curveball, I'd choose chilies. I know it's an odd choice, so why, you might ask? Well, when you're looting the grocery stores and people's homes for canned goods, it might have been quite a while since a contagion took everyone out. Chilies add flavor. Different varieties have different flavor profiles, from sweet and tropical to smoky and earthy. That canned food is going to taste so flat in flavor, so why not pick it up with some sweet, sweet heat? I almost named Nacho here Aji, A-J-I, which is what they call chilies in Peru and Ecuador. Also, they're full of vitamin C. I want to keep my teeth. No Zombo here. I love the hot Bulgarian carrot pepper for my coastal climate, as well as the ricotta, which is a real spicy flavor bomb. And remember, in the barter economy of the wasteland, a string of dried chilies is hard currency. So, if you've been enjoying this video, please hit like and subscribe. You've got to get this knowledge before that EMP hits. And a quick shout out to watercress. It almost made this list, but it does require a fair amount of water, and sudden desertification just took it away as an option. And my last one might surprise you a bit, and that would be Italian parsley. I know, it's not a vegetable, but hear me out. So parsley has more iron in it than any broccoli or spinach that you can grow, as well as being a biannual, meaning it grows for 2 years. There are also some different varieties floating out there that can take full shade or more adverse conditions. And again, adding interest to your meals. An Italian parsley pesto is a thing of beauty. It also tends to reseed itself, which is a nice little bonus. So now you can survive. The aliens can't harvest all of us. You bunker down and you stay alive. I'm Gardener Koo, here with Mad Maxo Nacho, and go get your hands dirty, but try not to use irradiated soil.